Just in, Efcc arrest Willie Obiano at Lagos Airport. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission on Thursday arrested former Anambra State Governor Willie Obiano at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos. Obiano, who has been on the commission's watch list, was arrested at about 8:30 p.m. He was reportedly on his way out of the country to Austin, Texas in the United States. Willie Obiano wife dey receive slap for Anambra State and he dey try to escape from Nigeria after he don chop Nigeria money finish. Road you no do, nothing wey be say you do for your own state o. You still make the youth dey delete their self anyhow. At the end you wan escape. Wetin even pay me pass be say him own wife dey receive slap for Anambra State and he dey escape. They don catch you now. Now how do you feel? This one wey be say EFCC just dey do their work, so I hope say when Buhari dey comot for seat dem go still arrest am because na that one be the worst.
Action to celebrate our historic victory. Now is the time to work, and there is no minute or kobo to waste in funfair. In a few minutes, I will announce some of the principal officers of my administration and commence with serious meetings of the Anambra Security Council, followed by a meeting with the permanent secretaries, a meeting on Okpoko, and with my strategy execution and evaluation team. Within the next 1 week, the list of commissioners will be laid before the House of Assembly. Tomorrow, we will head to Okpoko in our local government area and parts of Onitsha and Idemili as we signpost our commitment to fundamental urban regeneration, beginning with the greater Onitsha metropolis. As I stand here, ladies and gentlemen, I feel the weight of history. I stand on the foundation laid especially by our elected predecessors, Honorable Right Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, GCFR, Dr. Michael Okpara, Chief Jinwo Obodo, Chief Christian Ono, Dr. Chukwuemeka Ezife, Dr. Chinwoke Mbadinuju, Chris Ngige, Mr. Peter Obi, and yes, our own Chief Sir Willie Obiano. You all did your best and well for our people, and I salute you all. As I wear the Afghan muffler on my neck, I feel the weight of Africa's historic progressives, like the great Zik of Africa, Chief Obafemi Awolowo GCFR, Mwalimu Julius Nyerere, Dr. Emaya Okpara, Malam Aminu Kano, Chief Joseph Taka, Malam Balarabe Musa, Kwame Nkrumah, etc. Not to talk of millions of the living African progressives who still dream of Renaissance Africa. We will never let them down. The All Progressive Grand Alliance, our party, initially set up to be registered as United Progressive Grand Alliance OPGA, is a nostalgic rebirth of the Grand Alliance of Progressives in the First Republic, comprising Azikiwe's NCNC, Awolowo's Action Group, Joseph Taka's United Middle Belt Congress, Aminu Kano's NECU, etc. As the first true progressive party in Nigeria since 1999, at least it is the first to be registered as a progressive party. Our ideology is a combination of Zik's neo-welfarism, Awolowo's scientific socialism, and Aminu Kano's democratic humanism to form what we see as the Pan-African market progressivism. It is a Pan-Africanist ideology that integrates the social democratic values with the principles of competitive markets. Anambra under our watch will mirror this ideology, and we believe that this should be Nigeria's compass to the future. We will seek active collaboration and cooperation with the federal government, our neighboring and other states, as well as the international community, to provide our state truly people-centered governance. We will consolidate the progress made by under our predecessors to continue Anambra's upward trajectory. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I stand up for the millions of Anambra for whom this mandate means everything. The hopes and expectations rise up to the heavens. Understandably, all of us wish that I could perform miracles by waving my hands and our problems will be solved. I hear you. I feel your pulse. For your sake, I keep awake at night, sometimes having palpitations about not letting you down. Well, since God is the miracle worker, I will look out to him in prayer and faith as we start the work ahead of us. I see and feel all the humongous challenges. I know the lean financial base of our state. I know the limitations imposed upon a subnational state, such as Anambra, by the peculiar structure of our federation. But ladies and gentlemen, here is my promise. I will give it my all. I will work hard, very hard every day with you to make Anambra proud. Every kobo of your tax money will be deployed to provide you maximum value. People ask me why we are not celebrating today as it has become customary. My response is that we all, party members, supporters, family and friends, celebrated in thanksgiving and prayers after you decided to employ me last November 6 and 9. But today, my first day at work, is not a day for celebration. First, there is no venue that can contain the tens of thousands of Anambra and friends all over the world who would wish to join us on this historic occasion. Second, the state cannot afford any such expensive ceremonies. Third, and as a matter of personal philosophy and as a true progressive, I do not subscribe to using the paltry tax collected from the women selling pepper on the roadside or the Okada or Keke drivers on a fleeting funfair and banquet. I insisted that this event must not cost the government of Anambra one kobo, and it has not. Even the little refreshment that we have here, the canopies and so on, they are all paid personally. It will not cost Anambra one kobo to do this. I would rather use such resources, if it's available, to lay the foundation stone for a public hospital at Okoko or elsewhere, or empower our security agencies to fight criminality. Today, I come with a sober heart, conscious of the enormity of responsibilities on our shoulders and the challenges ahead. Yes, there will be time to celebrate. We will celebrate when security of life and property is guaranteed and law and order is restored. When every child of schooling age is in school, when every school child is receiving the 21st century education for the digital age. We will celebrate when everyone, especially children and women, can access quality health care, where the cost of doing business is down to near zero. Our roads are tarred and we have an efficient transportation system with no one having to wait in traffic for more than a few minutes. Until we have access to 24-hour electricity and our streets are clean and green, our cities, communities, and markets are planned and cleaned, the many millions of Chalinwambafos and the vulnerable persons are lifted up to realize their God-given potential. And all our pensioners receive their gratuities and workers are paid their leave allowances and contractors paid, we will not celebrate. Until our youths get jobs and business opportunities, until the youth in Okoko Zone 9 become global serial entrepreneurs, we will not celebrate. Poverty, until poverty is near zero and income levels rising. Yes, I will not celebrate, and certainly not with the taxpayers' money. Anambra, I come to this job prepared to serve you. For 12 years since 2009, when I first indicated interest to serve you, I persevered through the turbulent politics, and here we are today. Once again, I present to you the Soludo solution. Our contract with the people, which we intend to vigorously implement, subject to resource availability. Our contract with the Anambra people derived from 3 seminal documents. The Anambra Vision 2070, a 50-year development plan, which I chaired the drafter. B, the Soludo solution, a people's manifesto for a greater Anambra. And the third is the Transition Committee's combined report, which built on the first 2 documents. In sum, ladies and gentlemen on the vine, this is an agenda for an itinerant tribe in search of a livable and prosperous homeland. Driven by the philosophy of one Anambra, one people, one agenda, Our goal is to build Anambra into a livable and prosperous smart mega city. Yes, we are starting, as I said, tomorrow at Okoko. Somebody asked me from the south, that the outgoing governor is from the north and is just handing over to someone from the south, and you're also beginning your first job from the north. And I said, my response was, I believe in one Anambra, one people, one agenda. And our agenda, that one goal, is to build Anambra into a livable and prosperous smart megacity. We aim to transit beyond petroleum to a digital world of the fourth industrial revolution and envision Anambra as an industrial, technology, and leisure entertainment hub of West Africa. Our detailed plan rests on 5 key pillars. The first is law and order, and that is homeland peace and security. The second, economic transformation as Nigeria's next axis of industrial, tech, and leisure. And fourth is competitive and progressive social agenda to deal with education, health, youth, women, and vulnerable groups. And then governance, rule of law, and the rebirth of our value system. And finally, to aggressively tackling our existential threat posed by the environment. And that's towards moving towards a clean, green, planned, and sustainable cities, communities, and markets. For me, ladies and gentlemen, this agenda is also personal. I am here to join you in building a society where I will be proud to live in after leaving office. What we propose is what we collectively build, is that we collectively build a new social and economic order that guarantees and defends economic freedom and reward of private enterprise to secure our future, that any child born in Anambra will have little incentive to rush elsewhere in search of opportunities, and anyone persecuted anywhere in the world can return to a happy and prosperous homeland. That is our mission. Such a new order will of necessity entail a massive disruptive change and creative destruction, with short-term pains but guaranteed long-term benefits. As a humane and progressive government, we shall strive to deliver the difficult change with a human face. As we transit into a non-oil economy, our strategy is a small open economy framework embedded in the 21st century imperative of everything technology. We seek to bring the world to Anambra and take Anambra to the world, especially in the context of the African Continental Free Trade Area. Our Made in Anambra and Anambra Standards agenda underpin this strategy. If you can produce it in Anambra, I will be your Chief Marketing Officer, provided that your standards meet the Anambra standard, which is excellence. The Anambra government will only patronize Made in Anambra products and services unless such goods or services are not currently made in Anambra, then made in Nigeria, Africa, and in that sequence. When you see me in innocent vehicles or in my aquated dress with a pair of shoes made in Obunike and Nkwale Zunaka, that's my shoe from there, and Onisha, we are making a statement. And if you look there, you will see, as I promised, that the vehicle I will drive will be innocent as governor of Anambra. And they are ready. That's it packed there. Today, the light refreshment to be served after this brief event is abacha from Umunze. Okwa from Isofia. Anambra rice with ofapu. Nkwenu from Ogu. Ogo from Awandova.
Yes, sir.
And bottled water from Onisha. As part of our Made in Anambra cultural renaissance and healthy living agenda, when you come to the Governor's Lodge or attend any state government function, be sure to be served only Made in Anambra. We want to go back to where M.I. Obara stopped with the Palm Revolution and plan